So what level should you actually want to get your villagers to in Everdale? Hey guys, Alex here, otherwise known as Clash Royale, back with another Everdale video. Now, one of the questions I've had quite a lot is, what level should I be upgrading my villagers to? What specific things should I be focusing their research on? So that's hopefully what I'm going to be able to answer in today's video. We're going to be jumping in, relatively quick video, but just looking a little bit more in depth in game. So you'll see right here, I have all of my villagers up. They're all currently working. They're not idle. They're sitting pretty good, but you'll see all of my villagers have their name and then a number next to them. So we have Rhonda here with a number 8, we have Benedict with number 6. Now, from you guys who have watched my previous videos, you guys will know that those numbers represent the level of what I have mainly focused their upgrades in the guilds on. So for Rhonda, it's going to be R for Rhonda and research, and she is level 8. So if we come over here to Rhonda, we click on the I, you will see her researching is at level 8, which gives me an 80% boost to my researching. So researching is definitely the number one thing you want to focus on. But if we come out here, you'll see the rest of mine pretty well upgraded other than flow. The progression to get all 7 of your villagers is super quick, but unfortunately pushing forward to get the 8th, 9th and 10th is a little bit of a grind. So I guess most of you are in the same boat as me, and there are 6 things you can level up in the guild, which basically means we have Flo right here, who is just kind of a spare. She is left over. She's really just under leveled at everything. If we click on her, you'll see I'm actually able to upgrade every single thing that we can upgrade, but for me there's not really much point in spending gold on her, but I will explain that in a little bit. So here are all of the guilds. Now, your guys' guilds will probably be different levels from mine. If you are completely maxed out, all your guilds are level 10, and you've already got all your villagers to level 10, then fantastic, good job. Let me know down in the comments, because honestly, I don't think there's too many players in this boat, and I'm sure you must have had to spend some gems to get there. However, unfortunately, my value is not there. I think our most upgraded one is level 8 and level 8 for the farmers and research. So that's something I can definitely come in and do, is continue working on these. We're currently getting our research up to level 9, which nicely brings me on to the first main thing I want to talk about here. And that's kind of the order you want to focus in on. Now, the Researchers Guild is 100% the most important guild you want to upgrade, because for you guys who have not noticed, if we come in here, we take a look at our study, there is an awful lot of research to do in the game. So the bigger percent boost you can give to your villager that is researching this, the better. So currently I have mine on 80%. Obviously once you get up to level 10, that's going to be 100% boost. Nice. And it really does have an impact. Now, secondly, one of the things that I like to do is get a villager pretty well upgraded in farming. Now, farming might not seem too, fancy. You might think we don't really need it, but have a think on this. Would you rather have 1 villager on a pumpkin patch or have to use 2 villagers on pumpkin patches? Well, I think the answer is pretty clear. You'd rather use 1 villager on a pumpkin patch and have that other villager spare. So if you guys take a look at my villager list right here, you'll see I've got Faye, who is currently level 7. I do actually need to get her up to level 8, which I will do in a little bit. And I currently have 2 of my villagers on the pumpkin patches. We have Faye, level 7, and Flo, level 2. But the good thing here is I have upgraded Faye enough that if I use a boost on Faye, so if I come in here, and for example, we use a farming boost. Now, I'm not too sure if the brew is enough or if we would need the, the one up from this that does 150% with 9 hours. But I know for a fact the 150% with 9 hours means that Faye will be able to maintain every single one of my villagers, including Flo, on something else. So I only really need 1 farmer if I have a potion for farming going on her. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. I'm hoping once I get her up to level 10, she will hopefully be able to maintain everyone and I can use Flow for other things. But right now, when I'm not boosting anyone, when I'm not using any nectar, not using any potions, I do have both of my villagers sitting on you. You'll see that maintains quite nicely my soup, so I don't need to worry about that too much. I did upgrade Flow to level 2 on the farming. I did that really early game. I've not upgraded her in absolutely ages. I'm expecting, however, in this next update to get us maybe some more options. We can potentially do bricks or planks or something like that. We could research our villagers, so that's probably what I'm going to be looking to upgrade Flo on. But for right now, there's really not too much I can do with Flo, so she's just kind of chilling. She's not really too important at this point, but getting one of your villagers upgraded on farming I think is really, really handy, because it means you can just leave them on the farming, maybe pop a potion, and you're going to have a villager spare like I have with Flo, who can go and do other things, whether that's doing planks, whether that's getting some pottery, whether that's getting some bricks. It really, really varies on what exactly you need, but having that spare villager, really, really helpful. So looking at the remainder of the guilds, it really doesn't matter too much what you focus in on after this. What I would try and say is just keep up with your valley progress as your village progresses. So if we have a look at this, our woodcutter guild here in my valley is level 5, and my villager is level 5 at woodcutting. Moving forward into the clay, my villager is level 7, the guild is level 7. So I think you guys are seeing a little bit of a pattern here. It's the exact same with stone, and it's the exact same with builders. As we upgrade these in our valley, I simply go ahead and upgrade my villagers in these things. Now what that does is it means it's super, super easy. I know when I need gold. So for example, right now, probably tomorrow or the day after, we're going to be finishing my researchers guild, which means I'm going to need quite a considerable amount of gold to come in here and train my villager up to the next level. It's going to be 9k gold to come in here, and that is going to push me from 80% boost to a 90% boost. So as soon as this building has been completed in our valley, my researcher is going to be going straight in there. It's going to be 9,000 gold, but you'll see I already have quite a bit of gold prepared, but that gold is actually prepared for Faye right here. So I'm going to be boosting Faye up to level 8. Now what I'm hoping to achieve in doing this is having her a high enough level that Flo will never need to be on a pumpkin patch. That's the end goal here, obviously with 7 villagers. As we progress through the research, I will hopefully have the 8th, 9th and 10th villagers, but those are a little while away. When I get there, I'll make a video on them, which is as good a point as any to make sure you guys head down there and hit that subscribe button. Really would appreciate it. I'm putting a lot of effort into all these videos, so just a little bit of love and support from you guys does go a long, long way. So let's go ahead and boost up Faye. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of reorganizing with my villagers, but here we go. 8,000 gold. It's gonna take 1 full day, but we will then have a level 8 farmer here in my village. Here we go. Train. Perfect. She gets sent away, and now we need to jump back into my village, because we are going to be, if we jump over here, you're going to see that soup is absolutely plummeting. So what I have done here is I have popped Warren, who is actually my woodcutter. I have popped him on the food. Now if we come over to Warren, he is actually level 1 in farming, and if we jump over to my soup, would you look at that? A level 1 and a level 2 farmer can maintain all of these other villagers. So 2 farmers, both very low level, can maintain 4 other villagers. So it just shows how much of an impact these levels can have. Getting that level up like I am with Faye right now means that I will only in the future need to have 1 villager rather than 2. So that is the difference here. And that does bring me to the end of this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Always fun to try and bring some informative things. Remember, all of the stuff I say in this is just sort of my opinion, what I think is best. So let me know if you guys do have some other opinions, some stuff you think might work slightly better than what the system I've came up with. What level are your villagers currently? I would love to know. Let me know down in the comments. And while you're down there, make sure you leave a like on the video as well. All the likes really does help to support me. Let's aim for 35 likes on this video. Would really appreciate that. If we can get to 35 likes, I think I'm going to do another nectar boosting video, which I know you guys really enjoyed the last one. So make sure you go down there and leave a like. Also, while you're down there, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Really would appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.